A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon announced on Thursday his intention to request a judge to grant parole to Erik and Lyle Menendez, who have spent nearly 35 years behind bars for the infamous shotgun murder of their parents in 1989. The case, which captured the attention of the nation during two high-profile trials in the 1990s, has resurfaced in the public eye due to newly uncovered evidence suggesting that the brothers were victims of long-term sexual abuse at the hands of their father, Jose Menendez. The Menendez brothers, now aged 56 and 53, were convicted after their second trial, where they claimed they acted in self-defense against their abusive parents. During the trials, Erik and Lyle testified that they had endured years of sexual mistreatment and that their father had threatened them with death if they ever revealed the abuse. Prosecutors, however, painted a different picture, arguing that the brothers were motivated by a desire to inherit their parents' substantial wealth. Gascon, speaking at a press conference, expressed his belief that the Menendez brothers have served their time and should be given a chance for parole, especially considering their young ages at the time of the crime. Lyle was 21 and Erik just 18. He stated, "I believe they have paid their debt to society," and highlighted their good behavior during their incarceration. Despite Gascon's support for their release, there remains significant opposition within the district attorney's office. Some prosecutors are expected to argue against the brothers' release in the upcoming court hearing, which adds a layer of complexity to the situation. The timeline for the court's decision remains uncertain, leaving many in the public and legal community anxiously awaiting the outcome. The Menendez case has seen a resurgence in interest, partly due to a recent Netflix series that dramatized their story. This renewed attention has fueled discussions between the brothers' defense team and prosecutors regarding the possibility of vacating their sentence or seeking a new trial based on the new evidence that has come to light. One crucial piece of evidence is a letter allegedly written by Erik Menendez to a cousin 8 months before the murders, in which he detailed the abuse he and his brothers suffered at the hands of their father. Gascon noted that had this evidence been available during the original trials, it might have led to a different verdict from the jury. In addition to the allegations of abuse by their father, Gascon mentioned ongoing investigations into claims made by a former member of the 1980s pop band Menudo, who alleged he was also abused by Jose Menendez. These allegations were brought to light in a documentary series that aired last year, further complicating the narrative surrounding the Menendez family. Gascon acknowledged the historical context of the original prosecution, where attitudes toward male victims of sexual violence were vastly different. He pointed out problematic comments made by a member of the prosecution team, who suggested that men could not be raped. This shift in understanding regarding sexual violence has influenced the current approach to the case. As Gascon prepares to recommend parole for the Menendez brothers, he faces the backdrop of an upcoming re-election battle, which has led to speculation about the motivations behind his decision. However, he has firmly stated that his actions are not politically motivated, emphasizing his office's commitment to addressing issues of over-incarceration and fairness in the justice system. The Menendez brothers' case remains a contentious topic, with some family members, including the sister of their deceased mother, advocating for their release. This familial support adds another layer of complexity to a case that has long been defined by public opinion and media scrutiny. As the legal proceedings unfold, the Menendez brothers' future hangs in the balance, with implications that extend beyond their personal circumstances. The case raises broader questions about justice, abuse, and the societal perceptions of crime and punishment, particularly in high-profile cases involving wealth and privilege. In related news, the political landscape in Canada is also shifting as Prime Minister Justin Trudeau faces increasing pressure to step aside, with former BC Premier Christy Clark expressing her openness to returning to politics. Meanwhile, the federal government is making significant changes to immigration targets, aiming to address population growth issues post-COVID-19. In Montreal, police reported a violent incident involving 4 teenagers who were stabbed following an altercation near a high school, highlighting ongoing concerns about youth violence in urban areas. In Toronto, a tragic car crash involving a Tesla has resulted in multiple fatalities, further underscoring the dangers of reckless driving. As these stories unfold, The Menendez brothers' potential release remains a focal point of public interest, with many closely monitoring the developments in the case and the implications it may have for the justice system as a whole. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.